All live. Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the tournament finals. It's a very exciting time. We've had competitions for almost a month to decide the 12 finalists coming up in today's match. I am Powder, who will be hosting today, and with me I have Mr. Martin Creek.
Hello, hello. I'll
Say
be
hello, my
um,
friend.
I'll be joining the sidelines today as a co-caster and also a little bit on the producing side. So hope everyone is doing good over there. We'll be taking it from here. Looking forward to some really interesting games today. Actually, we have five different games and even a charity event to kick it off. And looking at the layout of the games, it looks like it's going to be a really interesting couple of hours here. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure, it's going to be a little bit different than normal Fortnite competition, and we're going to have to start off the day. We're going to have the charity event where the contestants will be gathering coins, um, which will be worth 10 euros each, donating to NGO SOS Children Villages. A very worthy cause, and it's going to be exciting to watch these 12 contestants do their part in trying to raise as much money as possible. After we're done with the charity event, we're going to go into the competition that everyone is here to watch, where we're going to see five mini games, if you want to call it that, where they're going to be gathering points through all of the five different game modes, and in the end, we're going to have a champion, uh, which I'm super excited to watch as well. It's not something that you usually get to see that much. A competition where you get to see some of the cool game modes Fortnite has to offer, which is probably why so many people love to play Fortnite. So it's awesome that we get to actually um, see these things in action today.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the gun game one, and of course the coin chase. I'm really curious to see the stress behind each player, like running around looking for
Yeah,
coins,
exactly.
just to see all of the chaos come down. But as I was saying, I'm especially looking forward to the gun game mode because I haven't even tried such a mode myself in creative. Both you and me, Powder, we go back to the very early days of Fortnite when there was only the battle royale game mode. Right now we have creative where you can build anything really. You can build whatever type of game modes. Floor is lava, which we'll be seeing later today. Gun game, just simple death matches, etc. So it's really fun. And as you were saying, it brings a lot of players to Fortnite. And I think I think the creative mode side of Fortnite has maybe just as many players as the battle royale version. Seeing as all the pro players and in esports, the creative game mode is actually used for high tier practice, which we know
Exactly.
ourselves.
So it's definitely going to be very interesting to see these 12 contestants. We're first going to see a classical fight where um, you're basically trying to get as many eliminations as possible within a 5 minute window. It's going to have unlimited respawns, so it is really a deathmatch, so to say, where you're really going to get to see some of the skill these players possess in trying to find players, trying to get as many eliminations as possible. And it's really going to be a good start to the day and to the broadcast where there's not really a lot of rules. It's more about basically finding the eliminations and getting points that way. After the classical fight, we're going to go into the gun game, which you talked a little bit about. I'm also really excited to see the gun game. It's a very classical game mode coming from other games, which we haven't seen in Fortnite yet, where um, you're also going to have unlimited respawns, but you're not going to get to decide what gun you're going to use. It's going to change after every kill you have. So that's also going to be super exciting. And then coming after those two games, we're gonna have a little bit more of the classical Fortnite stuff coming in. So there's gonna be some shooting, there's gonna be a lot of building, and it's gonna be a lot of fun watching these 12 players basically showing every side of Fortnite and showing how much they can use all of their skills to their own advantage.
Yeah, I think the only thing they're not doing is driving around in vehicles. Which yeah, which Powder here with the smile won a big tournament by simply driving around a golf cart in one of Epic Games' own tournaments.
I'm still the fastest
ATK,
um, yeah, 80K, I think they were called,
yeah.
golf cart and Fortnite driver in Europe. No one has, haven't had a tournament like that again, so I can
No,
still
I
hold
believe that
that
was 1.5 years ago as well. So yeah, you're
that's
still the
something
reigning
like that.
champion, which is awesome.
Exactly.
But yeah, as you were
I mean,
saying,
I think that's actually like the last time we kind of had these kind of mini games was
yeah,
back in those days. So I'm super excited to watch this. I mean, we got to play those when Fortnite first started, and now we get to cast some as well.
yeah. I mean, this is yeah, this is very familiar to you and to you and I because, as you were saying, Epic Games hosted their own big tournament with these kind of mini games. A bit different though. Like you had teams of four. There was the instance of where you had to actually build the Eiffel Tower as accurate as possible
Mhm.
within, I think it was an hour. My team completely butchered it by messing up the dimensionals, but there were some really, really cool ones, cool submissions in
My team
there.
didn't do too well there either.
Oh no, it seemed easy um, when you saw it on paper, like, oh, we gotta build the Eiffel Tower. That's pretty easy, right? But yeah, it didn't really work. However, the I think we also had to, yeah, we had to cook a dish which resembled something in Fortnite, and we also had to what the cosplay thing where we had to dress up as a Fortnite character by finding just stuff around the home. So yeah, we haven't really seen these kind of mini games in a very long time. So I'm really excited to see, as I said, especially gun game. But Floor is Lava is one of those things where you played it when you were a kid, right? Like everyone played the Floor is Lava. So
Sure.
and even playing like mini games today, let's say it's in another game or whatever, where you have the basics of the Floor is Lava, you know, avoid falling into lava while using abilities, whatever. Like I love those kind of games, so that's also one of the ones I'm really looking forward to.
One thing we haven't touched on, which is also a very cool part of this event, is that the final will be using a dedicated map,
Oh yeah.
which is actually based on I'm gonna butcher this. My French is not very good, but Societe Generale headquarters in Paris. So we're actually gonna get kind of a view of how it looks like while they're actually playing. Uh, so all of these game modes are gonna be on this map. So we're gonna be playing inside this headquarter.
And I mean,
Uh,
everyone watching has probably seen it, right? Because I believe there's people there watching right now. Hi, by the way. Me and Powder, we've never seen it, so I think this is just gonna come as um, I think how it looks is gonna be more surprising to you and me
yeah.
than the actual people at the scene at the headquarters.
No, I think it's a very cool idea. I didn't actually know that you could do things like this in Fortnite, so it's gonna be super exciting to kind of get a new view of something so close to a lot of people watching, and
Hmm.
I'm guessing some of the people playing as well. And it kind of brings a new dimension to the whole tournament format when you're actually playing in a place you've been. There's a few video games that are like that where you have GTA and things like that where you kind of have the basis for a place which people actually visited before and know the dimensions and know things like
Oh
that, and it
yeah.
always makes it more exciting to play. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. um, I think all of these mini games, if you kind of tie it into what we were talking about before with the Epic Games mini games, when we played those, you kind of had a lot of strategy going in because you kind of know the format and the game modes from before,
Mm.
and because a lot of people haven't played them before, there's a lot of things you can kind of think out and strategize beforehand. So it's going to be interesting to see if any of these 12 players have come up with something special for any of the 5 game modes we're going to see.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. It doesn't simply help by being the person with the best aim or actual like game sense, because yeah, we have 5 different game modes where I think the only 2 where you really have to like aim and play like classical Fortnite in a sense is the deathmatch game mode we have coming, and I believe the gun game, which I
Yeah,
spoken earlier. Apart from that, what did we have? We had Floor is Lava. We have the
Zone Wars, we have
right.
box
That's also
fights.
no. Yeah, Zone Wars is the closest. I believe, and we can actually take a look here. It looks like we have a video feed coming in here from the players here. Here we have us guys on the right. We have the player list on the left, and I believe, are those all 12 players, or are they waiting for someone right now? Oh,
Right now.
this guy is named Vindy 301. That's resembles a friend of ours we used to play with actually. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, 12 people. So we have everyone in here. We have Mr. Scrim. Oh wow, the French name I can't really pronounce. Levixer, no, Levoix Campor. I can't do it. My French is way worse than yours. It looks like did they did actually start now. And what game mode is this? This is the coin game mode we were talking about?
Exactly. So this is the charity event that's starting right now. The goal they're trying to achieve here is to run and collect as many coins as possible. As you can see, you can't actually build in this game mode. So it's all about just running, finding easy ways or creative ways to get up on these structures. You saw that the player
Wow.
just on our feed, he was trying to jump up on the pole, trying to collect the coin. Mark Gar03, you see him running around. There's actually a lot of coins here you can gather. So
I think he's
yeah,
rubber banding back a little bit there. But did you see the overview we saw of the map? I just have to say, whoever designed this, whoever, it's just amazing. I'm almost like lost at a loss of words just seeing these 2 huge buildings with the with the details. I don't know how it looks in real life, but I can imagine that this is quite. Oh, you have the windows opening on the left there. Do you see? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. And we did touch on it a little bit before. Each of these coins is going to be worth 10 euros to charity. So every coin these players gathers, it's 10 euros going to charity, which I think it's an amazing cause. Again, it's going to NGO SOS Children's Villages. I think it's awesome that they're putting up this kind of money trying to go to charity, or going to charity, not trying to go. And a game mode like this, fun for the contestants, fun to watch, trying to collect coins on these little small.
Oh no! This is such an. I would be so bad at this. Me and falling down in Fortnite is we go hand in hand. So yeah, this doesn't look like my kind of what would you call this? The Swedish word is hinderbana, but the French or the English one, obstacle course. Yeah, obstacle course. Okay, so here they would respawn. Yeah, there you go. So if you fall in the water, it's kind of like Floor is Lava in its own way here.
They're trying to make it through getting all the coins on that obstacle course. Wasn't really able to, but he got 4 or 5 that I was able to see. That's 40 euros for him. We see Flint here jumping around. He picked up 4 coins, trying to get the last ones. Unfortunately, he misses one there.
So I love that, just using those bouncy things to get on top of the buildings. Kind of reminds me of Super Mario in a sense, you know, when you jump, get the coins.
Exactly.
It does that.
Scrim trying to get up on the trees there. It seemed like there was a lot of coins up on those trees. So Scrim, he might be able to get some coins for himself if he's able to do that.
So a lot of coins on the windows being picked off by a couple of people there. There's 4 people in the river obstacle course still. I would probably have fallen down a couple of times and then just be like, nah, I'll do better flying over the buildings.
Oh, yeah, I'm not actually sure where I would have gone from looking at this for the first minute here. I think the river or this little pond or whatever you want to call it seems like a pretty hard place. There's a lot of coins here, but it's also seems pretty hard to jump on all of these little things. So
I'm not sure. Are the coins respawning as well? See, it looked like there was just a coin spawning there as well. So I think they do respawn after a.
Respawning after a little bit.
Yeah, we can unfortunately not see how many coins they have accumulated so far, but I do believe we'll be able to see that at the oh, I love that, at the end of the round. And
it's going to be interesting because we've seen I think Beautiful. 3 or 4 players that have been trying to use the pawn to their advantage. We've seen Skydix was the one that was up on the windows getting those coins. And we've seen Mr. Scrim, who's been in the kind of courtyard with the...
Oh, now I understand. So this is also the floor is lava in a sense. Because if you touch the ground here, you get teleported back to the start. And at first I thought someone was rubber banding at the very, very start. But he was just running into the lava over and over again. So pretty much everything is...
some information to us here where this is actually just a lobby. That's why we can't see anything.
Oh!
So they've kind of just been practicing a little bit, trying
finding
to find
out those sneaky spots.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that's cool. I mean, we've seen, I guess that's kind of why people have been sticking around the pond, trying to get a feel for jumping around in the water there, see how easy it is. Because you can see this courtyard, there's actually a lot of coins that seem pretty easy to get here.
Right, so I don't think it's a chase. I don't think it's like a competition in a sense of the coins being available on the map. I think the coins are personal per player, if I'm not mistaken, the information we got. But they do not respawn. So right now, maybe they're trying to find the most efficient route to pick up as many coins as possible. I'm not entirely sure how... Oh, this part is really cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, and he hits the landing. He gets the 3 extra coins there.
Yeah, wow. So he will. This guy Flint Beast will probably be... Oh, that's a lot of coins. Okay, this is the spot. Oh, that's...
I'm not actually sure how many coins he picked up there. That was... I think he found...
At least 15, right? Oh, there's a rift in the back as well. Okay, so that will probably take you up. Yeah, so that takes you up the building and then sends you on a little ski trip, followed by a free fall.
See, the coins don't actually respawn here, so let's see if Flynn can actually pick up these coins to the left here. He's trying to make it slow. Oh, he's doing it really well here. Can he line it up is the question.
The perfect spot.
Oh, gets 2, 3, 4.
That's a lot of coins. Okay.
All right, Flint is definitely one of the guys watch here. He's picked up a lot of coins so far.
Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah, so you're right. The coins are not respawning right now. This is not the lobby. This is the actual game, which is going on right now. So the coins does not appear to be spawning. We will have the information of all the coins gathered at the end of the round. So that'll be really interesting to see. I'm not sure if everyone has found that rift portal spot that brings you on top of the building, because that seems really, really strong.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of players have been sticking around in this courtyard area, picking up the easy coins to get here, jumping on these.
Appears to be some hidden coins as well. I saw when the last person there jumped up to one of the trees, he managed to get 2. Maybe it was just the hitbox of the player reaching within the coins. on top of the tree. Not entirely sure. I think we're struggling here a bit to find some coins. The most of them are out here on the water course, as I would now refer to it. But
It seems like a lot of the
Yeah,
easy
see?
coins have been picked up already, so
Yeah.
they're trying to find their way to the harder ones.
Scrim's
Scrim
still picking
finds
up the roof ones, huh?
exactly, and he finds some extra coins laying around there. It
So-
does seem like it's pretty hard to get up on those trees. People are trying to stay away from them. It's not very easy to find the hitbox of the trees, getting up on top, and staying up there. So
Yeah, they seem to be sliding off more and more. The future is you, we see here. Beautiful footage. I believe all of the okay, maybe not all of the coins from the windows has been... Nope, there's a couple up there.
Oslo trying to get up on the windows there, wasn't able to do it. It's a little bit unfortunate, wasting a little bit time there.
Whoop. Oh, someone actually managed to lose some health. Not sure from what. Oh. Certainly
Taking some
not
fall
fall
damage.
damage. Yeah. Oh, he's healed back up, okay. Okay, not that many. Okay, there's a couple of coins there. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. So he can see, he could actually see those, the water course here. This is some nice movement. Smooth. Oh no,
Here we go. We
I
can see
jinxed it.
someone jumping. Oh, this is the last one, unfortunately. I think this part is really cool. It's very hard to navigate your character like this in Fortnite. As you saw there, he was trying to jump a little bit too fast, then you don't get as much jumping momentum and you can't actually jump very high. So you have to be slow and steady, which when you're in a race like this to find as many coins, it's not very easy to be slow and steady. So
It's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
but it's also kind of a sprint.
It's also kind of a sprint. Yeah, you're right. It actually is.
All these
Almost reached
small
that
little
one.
jumpy things, they're very cool.
Oop, someone just fall. Oh, look at that. All the detail to this map is... I will have to look up images of this, or please send me images of how this actually looks in real life, because this is... I'm loving the detail. Oh, and I'm... Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
so
going
he was
into the rift here. He was preparing himself. He knew kind of what way he wanted to go.
Oh no!
Didn't get the slow. Needed to sprint back a little bit more there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's aware of the coins. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's aware of the coins on the side there as we fall down. As you can see, there's a lot of coins. There's still someone picking them up.
It does seem like a lot of the players has kind of realized that the rift is there.
Yeah.
They've been kind of gathering on that side of the map. Windy, we've seen him or her on this little this other obstacle course that we didn't get to see much of in the beginning. The courtyard obstacle course, which also it seems even harder almost than the water one, because it's not very easy to kind of navigate around kind of a platform like that. In the water you kind of had the little plateaus which you knew you had to jump on. In the courtyard it's these little you can call them fences or whatever, but it's very hard to kind of find ways to get up there, it seems like.
Let's see, so I actually received a picture. Let's see if I can figure out how to show this live without messing up the production. I will. You know what? Maybe I can show it when we go back to dual cams. I'm gonna show the an image of the actual building. It looks really similar actually. It looks really cool. I'll just put it in front of your face cam for a second there, Powder. Once we get back to the dual cams. That is beautiful.
He's trying to pick up the last coins for himself in this area.
Yeah, more and more people figuring out. Oh!
Is that that's pretty awesome. I haven't seen that one before. You can make yourself a little car.
Huh.
Gathering their mentality figuring out the best course of action here to gather as many coins as possible. We see Sao hits perfectly on the right and brings it back into the middle. That's a lot of coins picked up for sure.
Will it go for another round? I think so. I mean, if it's just not that it's a lot of coins up there, but it's also really fun going down the building like that.
Sure. You do see, you do kind of need 2 goes at it if you want to go right side and left side for sure. You're gonna have falling down like that. Gravity is a factor in Fortnite as well. As you see, it goes very fast going down the side of the building there, so it's not easy, but these players, they're figuring it out as they go, bringing their speed down as much as they can before they jump off. That's not the way to do it, Flint. Unfortunately, you'll have to have another go. He only has 3 more coins up there, it seemed like, so
yeah, you do. You get the slippery ground effect when you're up there, so it is rough to navigate. Here we are with the trees again, being kind of hard to find that little pixel hitbox you need in. Oh, there you go. In order to actually land on the tree.
I see Oslo here trying to navigate his way through the water.
There they are.
Trying to get the 3 coins on top. Oh, misses 2. I think he got 1, but
yeah, I think he got either 1 or 2 there, judging by the sound effects. Okay, so I think if there's multiple people running around, I think you can kind of knock each other off by blocking. So that's one of the downsides of being multiple people at one of the floor is lava obstacles, I suppose. Okay, Markar finding the top here as well. Ooh, plenty of coins to get.
A lot of coins up here, yeah.
Beautiful.
Gets the middle and the left there. Now he just has to kind of slow down again. See where the coins are? Perfect.
What do you think about this?
Oh, he goes for the middle.
Oh, he got bumped out a bit? Yeah. Still a lot of coins.
Yeah, still a lot of coins.
Oh, yep, he will go for another, he'll have another go at it. I think you can even go like 3 times to pick up most of them.
What's a little ramp here as well? Ooh, gets
too much speed.
Nice.
No.
Yeah. Maybe he can bring it back. No, unfortunately.
I wonder if you can use that momentum from the house to get to another spot, which is not at the big building, because you do get a lot of momentum. Yeah, maybe you can land somewhere.
Some trees there. That's not very easy to get out otherwise. We saw some hidden coins there. Couldn't see them on the stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's on our spectator
side or not. Switched. He's switched obstacle courses. He's going for the second one now.
Oh, there's so many people up there now. Oh no!
Oh, too much speed.
So I think that the first time most people seem to be jumping at the end there, and then realizing that, oh no, there's plenty of coins that I missed, and then they go up for a second or even third attempt. Okay, another floor is lava spot here. Whoop. There are plenty of coins in there, but you do have to spend a lot of time focusing and jumping around. Whereas taking the big building slide down grants you a lot of coins. But I think most coins has been picked up here now by each player.
It seems like a lot of players have gravitated towards the big building sliding down. So I'm sure a lot of the coins have been picked up there. There might be a few coins left on the side of the building. It's very hard to kind of stop at the edge there. You see a lot of people flying off just like that. Skydick's doing a really good job. That might be the slowest going down I've seen so far. That's very good.
I think so as well.
The more speed you have there, the easier it is for sure. Ooh, sees 2 coins up here, trying to get up on the... I think that was the sign you noticed before.
Yep. That's the one. It looks really... I wasn't aware that you could make such high detail like texts and logos in creative now. They must have added like a bunch of new assets which you can use to build almost anything.
Now we see Flint trying to navigate his way around this obstacle course, trying to get the best way going forward. He did a really good job picking up the 5 coins there in the middle. without dropping down. It is another one of those forest lava zones.
Mark was heading into what I believe is his 5th or 6th
Yeah, he's been
time up on the roof. Like I was saying, it's not only a good amount of coins, it's also fun to do the building slide. Dude, oh, were those hidden? I didn't see those. Bit more power.
Seems like there are a few hidden coins that you can pick up.
Yeah, so there's one. As I said, I'm not entirely sure if that's just from our end, seeing as we have people spectating. But no, I do think they're a bit hidden. Yeah, a lot of people here now at the watercourse.
It's actually what we're seeing on the stream is there's 320 coins in total on this map, and every single player has the 320 coins. On the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're seeing basically everyone's coins. So even if someone's picked up those coins, we can still see them. But for everyone, they're not there. They have been on this map for 20 minutes now trying to pick up. So there's going to be a few coins left for everyone to pick up. They have 10 minutes left to get their last coins. And I think it's going to be a lot down to the obstacle courses if you can kind of navigate your way through there quickly and efficiently, if you like who's going to be able to pick up the most amount of coins here. Because you do see there's still quite a few left for Oslo here. It seems like on top of some of the trees and on top of some of the harder places to kind of navigate through.
Yeah, so out at the watercourse, you can see there in the bottom, we seem to come to the point where people use the bouncy thingy at the in the water to try to get that top coin, but they always come off a little bit short. So I wonder if there's some sort of secret or Easter egg way to get those coins.
We saw a couple of the contestants be able to pick up all three. I think they jumped maybe 3 or 4 times on the bouncy pad, and it kind of does bring you up a little bit higher. So you have to keep your momentum in the center and keep jumping on the same pad to kind of get a little bit more speed, it seems like.
So I wonder if there's any more hidden ones on the outskirts of the map. Oh, I see. So the damage was someone pickaxing.
Oslo's actually keep pickaxing him.
This Grim is pretty low.
It's a chair. I see. Oh, he actually got, when you jumped off the side there, he actually got up on to get the top one. That's
really?
A very smart thing to do.
Okay.
Jumping from a bit higher points. But it definitely seems like now we've actually been in here for a while that a lot of the people are gravitating towards these obstacle courses, leaving them to last because these are definitely the hard coins to pick up. We see Scrim doing a very good job of jumping, but doesn't quite manage to get to the very end.
Okay, pretty good navigating here through the trees.
Very well done, actually.
Usually you just like this. Usually just fall through them or slide down the sides of them, but yeah, it looks really comfortable. And into top of the roof. Gotta see if there's any extra ones.
Yep. Oslo finding a few more coins.
Oh yeah, dude, he's using the extra speed.
Yep. And he did seem to find there were a few coins. Oh, is there a coin there? Oh, it doesn't seem like it. So you do see some of these guys who's been very good at picking up the easy coins. They're looking for these hard ones. Windy gets on top very high there, finding 3 more coins.
Oh. So he did see a couple. Okay, he wants to go for those and then maybe go up here. I think he had like 3 coins left up here. This
It seemed
one.
like he had a couple more coins on the actual slide. Oh, nice. Gets the stop of the momentum. Sees that he has a couple more coins down here.
Oh, we couldn't see those. Let's see.
It seemed like he managed to pick up basically what he was looking for there. So
He'll
very good
probably
job.
take. Yeah,
Stopping his momentum at the top.
yeah, probably go up again. Get those last ones as well. He has a couple of minutes more. Let's see. Most people seem to be around this building. There are some really hard coins to get there on the big bouncy thing that shoots you very, very far and high up in the air. The one here on the right. It seems like a couple of those are really hard to get. I'm not sure exactly how you should get your momentum there. Like you mentioned earlier, maybe it's something like running while jumping and getting with the momentum to fly further or higher. Oop. Still
Yeah, no, there are a few ways in Fortnite you can kind of gather a little bit momentum. There is not, it's not a bunny jump, but you can kind of a little bit extra speed for a tiny fraction of a second if you jump just before one of those pads. So there might be a few jumps like that where you kind of have to jump just before the pad, getting that little bit of extra speed, getting up on these tough locations.
Got a couple of minutes more on the clock. I really hope they how many coins did each player have?
320 coins.
Okay. That's a lot of coins.
That's a lot of coins.
Surely
sure.
there must be some hidden around. Oh, these are a bit rough to get. Oh, there was a bouncy there. I see.
I think that's one of those hidden mechanics you have to find. You have to find while it's like, how do you get up on that side there? Did you see those 4 coins he was looking at there?
Yeah.
It seemed very hard to get up there.
Oh, he avoided the roses. You know, okay, how do I get higher up? Well, jump on the roses, obviously. Obviously, it's roses. Roses make you fly, right?
But I mean, that's one of those things for the players that kind of started in this area. They had a lot of time to kind of test out some of these functions. Like,
oh, yeah.
if you do stand there for a little bit, asking yourself, how do I get up there? Maybe you do actually find yourself testing, jumping on the roses, jumping on some of these things to see if they actually do bounce you a little bit higher.
I wonder if there's a hidden bank vault somewhere I haven't found yet.
with a
like 50 coins.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
And you need like 5+ people with pickaxes to just like slam down the door.
You have to work together to gather your coins. It does seem like a lot of these players have figured out how to best kind of stop your momentum up there. It's a really cool feature. I'm amazed by that feature. They put up those kind of barriers there so you can kind of stop and slide down the building.
It's like a pinball machine of sorts, like reverse pinball. You know, when you drop a ball at the top and it has to like pick up stuff. Couple of more coins there.
See. Couple
right.
more coins to find. He had a more to the right there. We couldn't see. So he does manage to. It seemed like he managed to get what he was looking for. Maybe not actually. Does he go up one more time? One more time, maybe to just finish off that side. Oh, this seems very hard.
Oh, that's rough.
Has to kind of bounce off the left there to get you on the right, maybe.
Okay, still a couple.
So yeah, he had a little bit more points on the left there, so he picked up. Does he go for another one? No, he's done. To another area, finishing off the last coins. There's only a few minutes left here for them to pick up their final coins.
So if it's around 300 coins, you would have to get... Yeah?
All of these coins that they're picking up, every single coin we see picked up by Windy, by Sao, by Dummy, by Mark, and all the other players, every single coin is 10 euros going to charity. So just in this time, we've seen, like we can see here, Windy unfortunately doesn't pick up a coin there, but we've seen him pick up plenty of coins, and all of this is going to a great cause, helping out children in need, which is just awesome.
Always is. Always is. We'll have to use these last. I'm not sure how long we have left. A couple of, just a few minutes here. So let's see if they can scavenge together some more coins. Just a little bit more. There's a couple around, but most of them are pretty hard to obtain by now. I also saw. I really like seeing that the players are kind of helping each other. When someone was struggling by falling down the building, there was someone just hanging out on the sidelines, walking against the current, kind of showing like, "Hey, slow down. There's hidden coins down here."
Exactly.
So love to see that.
This isn't a competition between them. This is everyone's kind of working towards the same cause and the same goal. So for sure, it's awesome to see kind of people working together. Oh, maybe he jumped on the roses by accident there. It seemed maybe he does figure out that you have to be jumping on those to get some of the coins now.
I mean, at this point, I would be running around trying to look for like everything, jumping a lamp posted, seeing like a mailbox, like maybe there's some hidden there.
Very nice
Jump
movement there by Windy, picking up his last coin on that jump there. Not very easy to do, navigating your way when you're in the air. So very well done.
Oh no, someone. Oh, Swix died, but I do think you respawn if you do get pickaxed. Ah. I do believe he's back in here. Yeah, I don't really see any coins here now. Looking at most people. Well, a couple over there. Oh, this one is a rough to get to. Patience. Go on the side.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
I thought that was a decoy. Fake coins to throw you off. A couple seconds remaining.
Yeah. Yeah. So they are trying to locate maybe their last coin, maybe the last couple of coins here, trying to get those extra euros.
And I believe it's over.
Going to charity. It does seem to be over. It's going to be very interesting to see how many of these coins they did actually manage to get. A little bit hard for us to see exactly how many each contestant got, but they definitely did very well, all of them. I mean, we saw a little bit from everyone doing their best on top of the building, doing their best in the obstacle course, and there was a lot of cool iterations where they found their way on the roses, they found their way on some of the bouncers, jumping a few times, trying to test it out, and they did very well, I must say. I don't think I would have come close to some of the numbers we're gonna see here from these guys.
No, likewise. The nerves would have gotten to me, especially after I failed a couple of times on the one of the floor is lava hindered courses there. I would I would start sweating, you know, I'm like, I gotta get them. I gotta get those coins. Let's see, we'll have the
I mean, it definitely is one of those things where if you do fail a couple of times on the obstacle course, it does probably get to you a little bit where it's not very easy to navigate.
It doesn't matter. Like, give me 30 minutes, give me an hour, give me 2 hours, I'll still fail it. Okay. Well, that was once again I am really pleasantly surprised by the not only by the players' performance, just cleaning house with the coins there, but also the map. It just looked great. I just love those little windows, you see, and making use of all of the environment to create such an awesome map. I love it.
It was definitely awesome, and now we're gonna come in a little bit here after all the sums are tallied up, the coins are counted. We're gonna get to see some Fortnite action on this map as well, which is gonna be super exciting. There's a lot of places you can hide. There's a lot of buildings you can go on top of. There's a lot of cool features on this map, so it's gonna be very exciting to kind of see these 12 contestants, how they're gonna navigate this map, where they're gonna kind of put their base, so to say, or which part of the map they like the most, and where they're gonna play from. It's gonna be very interesting to see for sure.
So do you think the zone wars will be on this map as well? Because that would be really cool.
I'm guessing
Not
everything
sure
is
though.
gonna be on this map. So
Yeah, like parts of it or the entire map.
see, we'll see.
Okay, so I believe we have some results in. Do you wanna bring it from the do you wanna take it from the top?
I will take it from the top. So we have this actually a huge amount of coins
Yeah,
from Skydix. 308 coins. He only missed
12,
12
right?
coins. That is insane.
Yeah, every coin but 12.
And coming
Wow.
every coin but 12. And we saw some really hard coins to get,
Yeah.
so I am super impressed by 308. And we have, I can't pronounce his name. I'm not even gonna try. I'm sorry. Spa. And we have Windy and Hades coming in tied third, with Imspa coming in second. And all of these coins totaling up to 31,440 euros going to charity. That is an insane amount.
What?
Thinking that these players managed to get 3,000 coins together, 3,140 coins together. That is super impressive, and it even more impressive amount of money going to the NGO SOS Children's Villages charity. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of children's lives affected by this
Absolutely.
great cause, and
So a big shout out to all of the players, all 12 players here today. And obviously
doing a great job
Mhm,
picking
mhm.
up that many coins. Very happy to see that. I mean, we saw that Flint Beast, he unfortunately only got 203, but saying he only got 203, that's still a lot of coins.
That's a lot of
And I'm
coins.
sure that,
See,
I mean, if there were any other players in here, the number 31,440 wouldn't be as high as it was. These
I
guys
would have
did a
gotten
great
maybe
job, all of
50,
them.
maybe 100. Let's be real. So that's really, really impressive. And yeah, I mean, looking at my my other monitor here, we have a little bit of warming up going on as we prepare for the next. Oh wait, is this actually the start the game going now? This is not the. I do believe we have 3 rounds of this.
This is the game.
Oh, it started.
So this is gonna be the classical fight part of the tournament. This is the first one. We do see there's a few kills going in already. So kind of what's happening here is all of the players, all they're trying to do is find as many kills as possible. Every kill is going to be worth 10 points. So right now we do see that Awens is in the lead with 12 kills. But they do have, I believe, 5 minutes of this. Just basically running around trying to find players, trying to find kills.
And I think we have I think it's 3 rounds of 5 minutes each, if I'm not mistaken. If you're new to Fortnite, however, you may see there's a lot of bullets flying around. There's a lot of stuff happening at once here. Lucky for you though, there's no building going on here, so you only have to pay attention to a few things. If you see at the, if you look at the bottom here, we have 2 bars. One is green and one is blue. That's basically the health pool of each player, and then they are given 3 weapons each: an assault rifle, a shotgun, which we see here on screen, a submachine gun, I would call it, right? An SMG for short, and also a sniper rifle. Along with, you see the little vial there, the blue vial. to the right, which is to replenish a bit of health if you're low. So it's all about grabbing a weapon, aiming it at your opponent, and yeah, picking the weapon you're most comfortable with, and yeah, taking out as many people as possible.
It's very cool that they get to choose between 4 different weapons. Kind of doesn't matter which playstyle suits you best. There's one for everyone here. We do see that Le Vieux Campeur. He's running around, gets a kill there. Very nice. It seems like a lot of the strategy we've seen so far is to just run around trying to find as many as you can. You do see here that when you do get a kill, you get a little bit of life back. So it's very important to kind of get into these fights and win your challenges, because your health does replenish, so you can fight on against more players.
And every time you get taken out by other player, you, after a short amount of time, you respawn somewhere random on the map, and it's just get into the fight again and try to get as many kills as possible. A little bit of misinformation on my part earlier. We're not doing this ×3, but we're doing this event, which just ended here, and then we're doing the 4 other events, and then we round back to this again, and we're doing all of the events 3 times. So this is our winner here, right? Sao IWNL with 19 kills.
Yeah, we saw that Awin's got off to a fast start there, but Sao managed to pick up a lot of kills in the end there, and he's on 21 kills right now.
I'm not sure if is it still going on. Did we have like a small lag there, because it is still collecting kills here, so maybe it's still going on actually. Sao is up to 21 kills now, with Ivan's in right behind him. Okay.
Nice shot there. This is actually the gun game. You're gonna see.
Oh yes, we swapped. Yeah.
Exactly. So they're gonna keep their kills going through. So we swapped to the gun game here. Now you can see that they only have 1 weapon. And as you saw there, he just got a kill. The weapon is going to switch every time you do get a kill. So what's going to be important here is when you get a gun you're maybe not so familiar to use, getting these kills quickly is the key.
Yeah, that is correct. So we have the points here, which you can see on the left, which are carried over from the previous deathmatch mode. So we now have 5 minutes of this, probably about 3 minutes left on this one, and then we move on right away to the next challenge. Oh, this is a gun which is really really rough to have in your hands. It's a thermal scope on it, and it moves pretty slow. Oh, even the bow as well. Okay, so there's a lot of weapons here. This bow actually explodes. So if you just aim it on your opponent's feet, it will blow up for about 100 damage. And
we do see that right now that Sao he's kind of pulling ahead a little bit in terms of the kills. He's on 25, I believe.
Yes, 25.
25, yeah.
Correct.
We had Sao on 25, yes. We have Skydix on 23. He's kind of been cruising, gets another kill as I speak. We're on point of view with Sao here. He's with the boom bow. Very nice kill there. Gets a sniper. It's a little bit hard to use the sniper at close range. Tries to go for the no scope, but doesn't get it, unfortunately.
Ivan's here just third partying, which is what we call it when you interrupt a 1 versus 1 between other people. But with a sniper standing on the sidelines and snagging off a kill, stealing a kill from someone is definitely a tactic you can go for. A lot of people struggling here with the sniper. Sao especially getting stuck on 26 kills with it, whereas Skydix is just taking the lead with 27 kills. Not entirely sure what gun he has now. That was a beautiful shot from Levois, if that's how you pronounce it. 28 kills to Skydix here, currently in the lead. Oh, it's a crossbow. Bringing out the pickaxe. No.
That's actually very smart.
Oh, okay.
With the sniper very nice shot there. Gets a RPG. Unfortunately dies as he shoots.
So I'd say the crossbow here is probably the hardest one to get a kill with now, but the person down there has 1 health. If that just would have landed. Oh,
unlucky. In front of, almost gets it.
Oh, that's the RPG, right?
Yeah, there was someone down there with an gets 2 kills. I think someone with an RPG as well.
Oh, Skydix falling behind a little bit here because of the crossbow. No, he's actually still in the lead, unless I missed something. So who's running around with the RPG going absolutely crazy?
Oh, we have a crossbow battle between Windy and Mark. Windy manages to hit 2 very clean shots and gets a revolver. This is also, as you can see, doesn't do a lot of damage and takes an RPG to the face. That's not pleasant.
Yeah, it didn't look pleasant at all. We have a side by side here, both Windy and Skydix on 28 kills. Skydix going down there, whereas Windy is still chasing after someone here low on health. Oh no, is that an RPG guy? No, it's not. Was that a bow? Avon's on 30 kills.
Skydix was on 28 for a long time. I think he just now got his kill with the crossbow, as we just watched on the stream. So he was pulling ahead, but it's come down very close. We have Windy on 28. We have Awins on 31. Skydix on 30. So it's still a very close race here. When we now switch over to our 3rd game mode, which is going to be box fights.
Oh.
So what you're going to see now is very different from what you've seen before. As you can see, now they can build. They have a limited amount of materials they can build from. They're going to have 500 to start with. And only 2 weapons with a little bit of utilization with the green little bottles that you can see. That gives you 25 shield each. And the fish, which actually gives you 75 life or shield, depending on what you're missing.
So yeah, as Powder was saying, this is really different from what you've been seeing so far. All of a sudden, there's a lot of walls, there's stairs coming around from everywhere. People are moving through walls and appearing out of what seems to be thin air. This is actually how Fortnite is played at the very late stages of an actual game. A lot of a wall being put up, and then you can edit the shape of this wall with a small delay and make it pretty much disappear. So you want to claim walls in front of your opponent, make sure you own the building, because then you can edit it at your own will and find an advantage, or just find a way to peek and gain an advantage of your opponent, and possibly hopefully landing a kill. So this is really high skilled, and we're, as you can see on the bottom left here, we're down to 4 players already, so it goes pretty fast. There's for sure some players who are really good at this, and just running around and picking up kills as fast as they can. I believe this is a 1 versus 1 now. Yeah.
Skydix, who is playing against Awins, and Awins picks up, I think he picked up actually like 5 or 6 kills there. He's on 35 now. You see that Dummy is still alive though. So now I believe it is a 1v1. Dummy is on 200 HP. He's on 27 kills total for the 3 maps, and you see that's a very nice edit there. They're basically having an edit fight here, trying to get up on the other side. Awin's trying to get a little bit more room, gets 120 on Dummy, has a lot of shield to work with though. He gets in the box, no builds left, and Awins takes the first box fight win with a lot of kills there, bringing his total up to 36. And we can see on our leaderboard to the left, the second one we can see is only on 32, so Awin's a little bit ahead here. And what we didn't mention is also for challenges 3, 4, and 5, so the box fight, the one we're going to see now, which is Zone Wars, there's also points for the person who comes in first. So Awins picks up 200 extra points for winning that box fight.
Now we're out in, I believe this is we can't really see the minimap here, but it does appear we have moved into the Zone Wars, yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it is being played on the first map. We saw there's a lot of buildings here, so it's going to, the zone is already moving, as you can see. The point is to stay within the zone as the zone moves, but you'll be taking fire from so many different directions. People will want to stop you from getting into the zone. They want to get those points, so you gotta get up pretty high up on the ground. As you can see here, Skydix has taken the, we call it high ground, the player who has the top advantage. As you can see that Oslo is building up here, so if you're at the very top, no one can shoot from, at you from above, which is a common tactic in Fortnite to gain that high ground.
Yes, normally in Fortnite you would either, the best place to be is where Skydix is right now, at the very top, because then you can look down on all your opponents, you don't have to worry about anyone from above, or you want to be at the very bottom, because then you only have to worry about people coming or shooting at you from your layer, basically, if you're protecting yourself from the top. If you're in the middle, you have to worry about people being both below you and above you, which is very hard to do at the same time. You come down to 3 players left, I believe, or it's 4 players, sorry. Skydix is still on top here, trying to navigate his way back into the zone, around the building. It's a very hard zone, actually.
It really is trying to, he's being taken down here almost, by whoever's down there. I believe that's Levois. I forget the name. There we have it, 1 versus 1, really, really close here, beautiful editing there. And he takes it home, Skydix, with another nice performance here. 32 kills in total now after all of these challenges. And I do believe we are moving into our last challenge before we rotate around again.
So yeah, we're going to Flores Lava now. This is going to be,
oh yes,
very similar to what we just saw. The only difference is that the zone, or in this case lava, is going to be coming from the bottom instead of coming from the sides. So you want to be getting as high up as fast as you can while not getting shot. As we can see here, Awen's pressuring his opponent here and gets into his box. Ooh, he tries to go for the edit here. Jumping, trying to get the kill. I thought he would have just kind of gone above him and left him there, but tries to actually go for the kill there. Interesting.
So this is a really stressful part of the game, where you have to compete with so many people, 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1. You know, 12 people all against each other. And as you can see here, there's already two players are in a fight, and they're being pretty much third-partied by other players who are looking to have like a real good high ground advantage over there. The lava is moving up from the bottom and up, and it's moving quite fast. And as you can see, those players in front of us, they have attached their buildings to the big building here, which makes it a bit easier to maintain the height which you're at. And of course, you can use your enemy's existing buildings to move through.
And we do see why a lot of these players have made it to the final here. There's a lot of fast buildings. They're protecting themselves. They're doing very well. And we do see on board here with Flint Beast, who's managed to be the first person to get on top of the giant building we saw in the coin challenge, where he's gonna have the highest point of view of everyone. He can see everyone. He knows there's no one above him. And again, that is definitely the place to be right now, as we see Enpa almost gets the kill on, I believe, Skydix, who we saw with the last challenge. He does get the kill.
And that was an important kill as well, because you don't have, he was running out of materials, if you didn't see that there. Because there's a limit to how many buildings you can actually place on the map, and if you run out of materials, then you're gonna have a bad time. But right there, taking that kill there, he managed to get some materials off his victim there.
We see that there were 4 players, now there's only 3. Mr. Skyrim does manage to take down Flint Beast, picks up a little bit more shield and a little bit more materials to be able to fight these last 3. So it's gonna be Empa, Awins, and Mr. Mr. Skyrim, yeah, in a 3-player match here to see who can come up on top. Awin's currently on the high ground, on top of the map, looking down and trying to find someone to shoot at the moment.
Now the zone is moving slightly off this building here, which is going to prove a little bit troublesome if you don't have enough materials to sustain moving lower and lower. As we can see here, Mrs. Grimm on the high ground fighting someone now, which it seems to be Avens. He doesn't have too many materials left, so he's just taking it slow here. I believe there's a third player there at the very bottom, Empa. He's made it to the bottom, and now all he has to do is... Oh, look at this. Beautiful positioning.
Very nice shots there. Hitting the head. Hitting the head does extra damage as well, so you always have to try...
Oh no! So he was out of materials there and tried to go for the landing shotgun, taking out the Empa here without being taken out by fall damage first, but unfortunately did not manage to do it. But here we have it, Empa out on the top of the first round, I should say, of Zone Wars, and the first complete round of the mini games. We have plenty more.
Very important win there for Empa, because like I said before, there's 200 points going to the winner of the last 3 challenges, so the Zone Wars, the box fight, and the Floor is Lava, and he's not one of the guys that has the most kills, so he does need those 200 points to kind of catch up, I would say. So very important win, and very impressive to take the first Floor is Lava. It's not something you usually see in Fortnite, so kind of adapting and finding the best strategy to win there. Very impressive for sure.
Absolutely, and we're having a small intermission here as the players and the server gets ready for what we say is a I guess a reboot of sorts before we kick off round number 2 of the 5 mini games, which should be starting off with a normal deathmatch game, which we kicked off with after the charity event.
So we can definitely see here, there's a few players pulling ahead a little bit in the kill advantage, so to say. We see Awins on 38 kills over the first rounds of challenges. Skydix with 33, Hades also with 33. So they do seem to kind of be pulling ahead a little bit. But again, we saw Empa winning one of the challenges that gives you 200 points. We saw Awins and we saw Skydix. So those 3 are definitely the ones to watch out for here coming into the next rounds for sure.
Speaking of next rounds, here we go.
So we go back to the first ones as we see Sao with a beautiful snipe there to begin the challenge. But again, now it's all about getting as many eliminations as possible within these 5 minutes. So just find as many as you can and try to pick up as many eliminations as you can.
Yeah, so death doesn't really matter here. You can die as many times as you want. You will simply get respawned, and then you can be on your way to get more kills. So it doesn't really make sense to be hiding around too much, which is why this game mode is so action-packed. You want to find opponents as fast as you can and try to wrap up the fight as soon as possible as well. Ooh, that's an unfortunate respawn right in front of him there.
We did see him pick up 2 great kills before that, so a good start to the game for Empa. Sao, we saw him do very well in this one last time around. He was the one that had the most kills in this particular game mode, and again goes off to an early lead with 6 kills with Awins, who actually came second last time as well. Also decent start, 5 kills. Hopefully we can see some of the guys that didn't do so great last time around pick up some kills. Hades, unfortunately, there gets his kill stolen a little bit by, I didn't see who the player was, but very nice shotgun shots there from Sao, but unfortunately gets shot in the back by Mark, who picks up the sniper, does find someone, switches over to his assault rifle and hits 4 beautiful shots.
So a couple of people here on hanging around 8 or 7 points. So it is a close race for sure. Every player does have a kill. Oslo, however, struggling a little bit. I've seen him get killed right after he's spawned twice now. But hopefully he can pick it up. Plenty of time to go and plenty of rounds to go as well to pick up points. Dummy there trying to heal up a little bit, but gets taken out by Skydix, who in his turn almost gets taken out by a sniper rifle there, just whizzing above his head. Sao up to 12?
Skydix found a really good spot up there, picking up 4 kills with the assault rifle in a row, bringing him to 13. Just ahead of Sao with 12. We saw Hades, who's been doing really well as well. Unfortunately, he dies there without getting a kill, so falling a little bit behind, but still 9 kills. Skydix, unfortunately, missing the snipe there. Still 13 kills though. Comes behind Windy, picks up the assault rifle, gets 1, almost has a second, but Sao with the sniper coming right back at him, saying, "No, you're not gonna sit there and shoot at me. I'm gonna shoot at you instead."
So you mentioned that, I believe it was Sao you said, or Sky, who found a good spot to sit and just rain down bullets on your enemies, which is something to be expected, I suppose, after these players have had a lot of time to get accustomed to the map with the charity challenge and us now being in round 2 here. So finding those special spots where you can always overlook or have an overview of all the action is definitely a good way to go. Whoop. Beautiful snipe there by Empa.
And it's also one of those things where it's the same map we saw in the coin challenges,
yep.
And you kind of get up on all of these points by jumping, and you could, if you were smart, maybe looking for some of these spots in the charity challenge beforehand. So we do see that some might have found some good spots up on the bridge there. You just saw Levieux Camper jump down from. Seems like one of the good spots for an assault rifle. We do see a shotgun fight here, which Dummy does win. Very nice. Windy unfortunately misses a snipe.
Skydix has taken off a little bit here, up at 21 kills already, followed by Empa there with 18. Make that 19.
22 kills for Skydix. He's making very good use of the bridge. He was up on before, getting some snipes. A very nice snipe from Markar as well. But it does seem like it's a little bit more. People are using the assault rifle a little bit more. It is very open map. And we see Mark trying to get close with the shotgun here. Unfortunately, misses one of the shots and gets punished by.
That was a good shot.
Very nice.
Finish it up as well.
Have enough time to finish off the last kill, but very good job there by Skydix, who we can't see him on the leaderboard right now.
22 at the bottom there.
22, yeah. So he does narrowly win this map with 2 kills over Empa.
Now we instantly move over to the gun game, starting off with an assault rifle here. Try to get as many kills as fast as possible to move up that chain of weapons. See, I wonder if you if once you reach the rocket launcher there, if you can get maybe 2 kills with it, and maybe that counts as 2.
I think if you're a little bit lucky, you can do so. We see that Levieux Camper, he starts off very well. Oh, got him to very low HP. Already had 3 kills, I believe. So that was a very good start for him. Mr. Scrim coming up against Markar, finds 1 kill. Not the greatest weapon in a close range there, but 1 kill, we'll be happy with that. We do see our current leader, Skydix. He's only managed to find 1 kill so far. He's still on the silent assault rifle. Trying to find a good position. Does find Windy with his back turn, and that's an easy kill.
Ooh. So still a lot of assault rifles here going on. It's going to get a bit more rough here soon as people start reaching the crossbow and revolver stages. And this weapon in particular, you want to get rid of that weapon as soon as possible.
Yeah, we did see a lot of the players last time struggled with the crossbow and this thermal sniper or thermal assault rifle. I think I would rather call it. It doesn't shoot very fast, so it doesn't win a lot of fights. So I think when you do come to those weapons, it is a little bit who can kind of get rid of it first, who's gonna be in a good spot. We see Oslo picking up a nice kill there, gets the boom bow. Unfortunately, misses there. It did look like it was.
Yeah, it was.
Hit.
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna register, but no, alas. The pickaxe is out by.
It actually gets the pickaxe kill.
He got it.
It actually got it.
Stream with the bow. Gotta be careful not shooting at your own feet. I do believe it deals damage to yourself.
Very nice shot there by Dummy. It does kind of work like a bow in real life would. The arrow does drop a lot, so you do get this kind of line you kind of have to aim and think about how the arrow is going to drop. So it's not very easy to use. We see our first RPG usage there. Doesn't get the kill, but does do a lot of damage. Oslo gets a very nice snipe there.
So I'm not sure what the last weapon is. I think it's just a couple after the RPG. I think the RPG was even after the crossbow, right? The crossbow into revolver, and then after that I think it's RPG or something. And yeah, I even you remember the proximity grenade launcher? I think I saw it the last round as well. The one that deals like a low amount of explosive damage, but still in a big area. Little pickaxe fight going on here. Skydix won it.
Oh,
here it is.
He actually didn't get the kill there. Yeah, here it is. So we see Awins has actually gotten a lot of kills. So okay, so you get the grenade launcher into the RPG, manages to hit RPG, but gets shot from the side. And Windy actually getting to the...
Okay.
Oh, very nice. Gets the crossbow and immediately gets a kill with the crossbow. So he's in a great spot. We see Mr. Skyrim. He has a lot of kills here. Artyom dual. I'm not sure we saw dual pistols last time, so he must have had a really good round actually.
Yeah, dual pistols. Haven't seen those in a very long time actually. Hades here with the sniper.
Seem to be with the sniper, yeah.
The sniper is one of those rough ones. It really is hit or miss. Can't be very
close. Ooh, he died very fast with those dual pistols.
They do a lot of damage. If you're really close and they do headshot, that's a lot of damage.
I mean, we can see from the kill leaderboard here that Skydix has fallen. He still has the most kills total, but he started very far ahead of everyone else. So this round hasn't been going too well for him, but we see Empa has been doing a great job, as well as Awins, who's been picking up a lot of kills, as well as Windy and Mr. Scrim for sure picking up a lot of kills. Sao as well. Doing a very good job in this gun game.
And there it is. It's over. Not entirely sure who made it. And I wonder if it goes on for 5 entire minutes or until someone reaches the last weapon and gets a kill as to as the original gun game modes. But here we are, starting off the box fights. Once again, second time in here with a lot of buildings. It's going to look a lot of very, very hectic if you want to keep track of who's still alive. And well, use the bottom left there. As you can see, one person has already been taken out there, being Oslo.
First. As you can see here, this is not the spot you want to be in. The player, he falls down, and often when one player sprays, there's gonna be more players. In the beginning here, when there's so many players still alive, a lot of the time they're gonna be sitting in boxes like this, finding good, very nice shotgun shot there from Windy. Hitting a big one, 140.
Dummy being taken out, followed by Avens and Empa sitting there with what appears to be 1 health. And Skydix appears to want to push him as well.
From Empa there. trying to get some shots on his opponent, but backfires and takes a lot of damage instead.
Really wants to get the supplies of the last player who fell down there, but it also comes at a huge risk, because people will usually want to stop you from doing so. For 5 people remaining.
You see that the winner of last box fight has been taken out. That was A-Wins, so he's not gonna be able to repeat his performance. As we see, Skydix gets shot from behind, Windy picking up another kill. Seems to be in a great spot, very alone on his side of the map, and still has 200 HP to work with. That's very nice.
Oh, look at Windy over there. It looks like he's in sort of a tough spot. Wants to move away. Oh, never mind. Now Levoy is in the tough spot instead. So this is usually what happens. If someone starts firing on a player, everyone else will surely help out and gang up on you. So at that point, it's either run away, keep moving, or hope for someone to third party, whoever is making a fuss. Both Empire and Levoy having a bit of issue here. Windy is doing really good, sitting on full health.
We have 5 players remaining in this one. It's being played a little bit more slowly than we saw last time around. I'm sure people have started to run out of materials to use with and are a little bit scared of leaving their boxes. We saw Windy getting shot for the first time there. He did still have a lot of shields to work with and is looking very healthy. It might come down to who gets exactly like this, who can find an easy kill. As we say, Levieux Kemper finds Hades looking the complete opposite way and shuts his run down in this game mode.
There, as you can see, there blue stuff coming in from the sides is the zone, which is to it's getting closer and closer and smaller, and at the end there will be a very small circle. Quick fight between Sao and Ivy and Null, and this zone is to prevent the game from going on too long. 1 versus 1 there. Sao going down. Is this a... It looks like there's a 1 versus 1, but I do think we have 3 players in there. Nope, we have 3 players.
Exactly. So it's Windy, Impa, and Levieux Kemper fighting it out for those very valuable 200 points for whoever wins this match, as well as the kill points. Can't forget about those. They do seem to have very similar HPs. I'm a little bit wondering why Windy's not eating some of those fishes, because I'm pretty sure they give shield as well. But he might be saving them for a little bit later. They do are... When you eat a fish, you instantly get some health, so they don't take very long, so you can take them in a fight as well, so they're very useful to have.
And even use them if the zone gets too far and we have one of those really slow games going on. But it looks like we're gonna have a finish here now with Windy bringing it home. Didn't even have to use the last little fishy there.
Very good job. Very valuable kills there. He did not win a map before, so this was his first win. So coming up, closing in on the players on top, which we can say before that map started, we had A-Wins and Skydix pulling ahead of a little bit of everyone else. A-Wins was in the lead. He had 600 points, 620, 52 points to be exact.
We have moved into the zone wars once again, as you can see. Oh no, oh, what a nice save. He was about to fall down there once again and saved himself with a building. As you can see at the top there, Flint Beast has already claimed high ground, tries to get the highest building and getting up there as fast as possible. Once he reaches the top, he'll probably just bring out his assault rifle and see if he can grab a kill or 2 below him.
He's in a very good spot right now. You can see these guys on the bottom. They're using a lot of builds here to kind of protect themselves from the people at the top. But as you can see, he is up very high. He's going to know as soon as someone tries to kind of contest him up here, he's going to know about it very early and it's going to have a chance to shut them down. This is the on the bottom right there, unfortunately gets taken out. Was in a fight with Skydix there.
The circle is very small already at the side of the building. I can't really see what which way it's going now. This after a while the zone changes direction, so it's not always the same. It is random indeed. Skydix cleaning up here, keeps cleaning house. Gotta be careful now as he navigates through these existing buildings. The zone is catching up on him, and he's taking a lot of fire from a lot of different areas right now, but his editing is beautiful, his movement is beautiful, and I think he will make it out of there. Flint still on the top here.
Flint had a split second there. If he was a little bit faster to look down there, he would have found a very low HP Skydix. But Skydix makes it into the zone, gets to heal up a little bit, and is in a very good spot now. He's second highest from the top, and he's going to be looking for the fight here. Is that actually Skydix fighting? Or is it someone else?
So I believe that is Flint versus... being taken out by fall damage at the end there.
Mr. Scrim.
And as we see, the zone is moving a bit too far here for Dummy to... too fast here for Dummy to catch up, and Mr. Scrim ends up taking the game and those 200 additional points for coming out on top. Very good.
So very well done from Mr. Scrim there, realizing that I think it was Flint Beast and Skydix who was fighting a little bit too high, hadn't reinforced their buildings. Then you can actually shoot them down from the sky and they will take fall damage, which was what happened there.
We're moving into the floor is lava, and what do you do when the floor starts turning into lava? Well, you try to go for high ground, but so does everyone else. And here you have it, Dummy versus Mr. Scrim, the winner of the last round, gets a kill here and attempts to get a high ground. Looks like someone has already claimed it though. It sounds like someone is above him. I do believe I saw someone as well, so gotta be careful here.
It's like you said, what do you do when the floor is lava? You try to get away from the lava, of course. So you see a lot of these guys putting their buildings or their builds against this building and trying to get up as high as possible while not getting shot by others, which is not an easy feat because there's people that are very high up. You see Empa, they're very far away from each other, but also very high up. They're gonna have a lot of time before that lava reaches them and have a lot of time to kind of look around and see if there's any people around them that they can shoot at.
So as you can see, 3 buildings still within the zone. The lava is moving up slowly but surely. Hades down there in the bottom right almost got taken out by losing his floor beneath him, but as long as you're next to a building, you can connect your own buildings to it, which you cannot do. You cannot connect your buildings to thin air. It has to connect to something, which is why you see most of these players sticking next to buildings and placing their builds there out of safety.
And we see here Leviathan and Awens building very close to each other. It's probably gonna end up in a fight. I'm not sure if they want to be that close to each other. We do see that as soon as I say that, they do start begin to fight. And chopping down the buildings, great way to kind of bring him down. You see, Leviathan actually has no builds left. He's built his way up here, and unfortunately used maybe a little bit too much, and probably has to go for a kill here pretty soon.
I'm not sure if the person above him is below him is aware. This is a really bad spot to be at now. You can't protect yourself. You have to use these existing buildings. The zone is moving in. Like you were saying, I'm pretty sure he had to go for a kill fast there. There's already 2 people below him making his way down, or making their way down. Not sure how Levois will do this if the zone keeps moving. He is making his way down a little bit now though, coming right above Avens and Windy. Windy going down, Avens going down, and there you go. Now he'll have plenty enough of mats to move across the map if he has to.
Yeah, he found a great spot to kind of he saw that Awens and didn't see who the other player was. I guess it was Windy. Started fighting each other, and he used that time to kind of shoot himself down, land behind Awens, and pick up 2 easy eliminations, as well as some new materials he can use. He has 16 builds left, 15 now, so that's not a lot. He's very high up in the air, So we'll see how he's able to navigate his way. He has to kind of bring himself in the middle here, and seems like he thinks his best course of action is just to fire as many bullets at his opponents as possible to make them weak.
He does have a lot of ammo, which is good to take down your opponent's building as well, eventually having them run out of materials. But Levois has the high ground here. We have 3 people still alive, so at this point you might just want to wait for them to engage in a fight and then join in and hope to come out on the top. Oh! That was the lava!
Very fast.
That was the lava, yeah.
Oh, was that actually?
Yep, he touched the lava and he paid the price.
The lava, just like it would in real life, deals a lot of damage.
And Levois doesn't have any materials. He has to shoot this down before he gets taken out by the lava. And there it is.
The lava comes.
No.
And Flint Beast doesn't have to do anything. That 3-player ending, the lava does the work for him, picks up the win and 200 extra points.
Yep, that's right. And 2 points to lava there. The 13th contester for snagging 2 kills, making life easier here for Flint Beast. Well, it's time to move over to
not
next.
Surprised. 2 people actually died to the lava there. It was a little bit hard to see, and if you're not paying attention downwards, it's creeping up on you fast. So
you kind of lose your vision over it when there's a lot of buildings around, a lot of existing buildings, etc. So keeping track of it is not too easy when you have to keep track of all existing players and your health and your buildings. Oh. Let's see, we have moved over.
And now we're
to...
actually it's our last rotation of challenges, starting again with this deathmatch where it's just basically kill your opponents.
We have seen Skydix doing really well in this part before. I'm pretty sure. Did he come out on top the last time around? We had the free for all.
Yeah, sure I think we've seen right? Skydix, Zhao, and Empa have been doing very well in this these 2 kind of game modes where it's all about not building and just killing your opponents as fast and as many as you can.
Run and shoot, name of the game. Also being taken out by Avens there. Found him by the sidelines. Mr. Scrim got to 5 points pretty fast, but now he's a little bit stuck as Dummy has caught up to him, along with Sao, Vindy, and even Oslo here.
It seems like Skydix is finding a lot of his success in this game mode by staying up on this bridge and using a lot of his assault rifle and his sniper rifle. He hasn't been kind of participating in a lot of the shotgun battles going down on the bottom floors, and instead kind of trying to keep his distance, trying to rain fire from above.
Dummy with the lead with 8 kills here, followed by Skydix and Mr. Scrim. It is a tight game. Oslo is slowly catching up here. Dummy with a 9. It's a little bit of a different game as opposed to the last time around here.
Yeah, we do see that Flint Beast, unfortunately, who won the Floor is Lava just now, is struggling a little bit on this game mode. Does manage to pick up his 2nd kill now, but very far behind the leader, which is Dummy and Skydix.
Oh!
Oof, double kill there for Skydix.
Triple kill? Oh no, I think that was taken out by someone else.
It did seem like he stayed on 12, so it probably was only 2 kills. Yeah, it's a little bit different strategy from Skydix and everyone else. Everyone else does seem to kind of have their shotgun out a little bit more than everything else. We see Dummy here keeping the shotgun, doing a very good job. He has picked up 12 kills, so it's definitely working for him. But more than anything else, it does seem that trying to... You see Skydix, he's always up here on the bridge using his assault rifle. Unfortunately, that time it doesn't work out too great.
Yeah, so it does seem he, it appears he, Skydix keeps going to the bridge, but some people have found out now, and there's a lot of action going on around this building, especially with shotguns here. People seem to just be rushing into a fight and try to get as many kills as possible before falling.
Skydix actually picked up 6 kills.
What?
In a matter of seconds there. Found a great position. No one knew where he was. Sat and just shot and shot and shot. And managed to get 6 kills in like 20 seconds. Bringing him to 21 now. That's insane. 21 kills after this short amount of time. Very impressive from Skydix. He definitely knows how to navigate his way through this map, and he's hitting his shots. Picks up another one on Windy there. No chance for Windy to get the kill. Ooh, Dummy does pick him up though.
This guy is taken out with 22, but gets into the game again. A bit far away from people here. We'll try to go for a snipe. Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, there's people on the bridge. Ooh, never mind.
Does take it patiently though, so he can probably come up. Yeah, we do see him pick up a kill, so he probably kind of creeped up on the opponent in front of him there. We see Sao missing a few shotgun shots there, gets picked up. Dummy's doing a great job as well. 18 kills. Whoa, very nice. Turns around, hits the snipe, takes his time a little bit, and it pays off. Gets 2 kills there in a short amount of time. As we see Skydix again, doesn't unfortunately pick up any kills there. It gets a little bit stolen from him. Has to try again.
So, ooh. Oh, and that ended. Oh, I wonder if it ended right as he was about to get hit, or if it looked like it was gonna hit, right?
It's gonna hit for sure, so a little bit unfortunate for that player there.
Saved by the bell. And it is gun game. We're watching Skydix with 23 kills from deathmatch. Kicks off the game with a kill, maybe even 2. Nope.
Very close there on Windy. So we'll see here. Last time we did see someone even get up to where you have dual Berettas and a little bit further than that, I believe. So gonna be interesting to see there. Skydix is hitting a lot of shots right now. Wow, hits 2, but
no way
misses.
He got rid of the
great job of kind of the car there.
He's already at the bow. He just jumped away from what is it called? Oh, crossbow here on Avens as well. Into no, never mind. Is that no? That's not crossbow. I look like he just got a kill with it.
It's
a lot of things going on.
Assault right. Sure what it's called. But very good shots there from Awen. Gets to the AK-47. Unfortunately, is a little bit further away from everyone. Kind of has to run in. You see Dummy, very low HP. Unfortunately, doesn't find the Skydix. Is already on the
Proximnade into rocket launcher. And okay, yep, into Berettas. That's really fast. As we're saying, this is probably the fastest set of kills we've had here in gun game. Already on Berettas.
34 kills now. Over 6 minutes of playtime roughly, which is actually pretty insane.
Hades doing pretty good here as well, but being caught in a crossfire. Oslo with the AK as well. If you do land a headshot with this gun, it does a lot of damage. Apart from that, it's a bit hard to operate. Oh.
Oof. Picks up the last shot on Le Vieux Campbell. And he's on the machine gun. This is a super fast progression from Skydix.
Oh no, that's not where you want to be when your opponent has the bow. Explosive bow, no. Hades, beautiful shot there. Into the proximity nade launcher.
I think he even hits the opponent with the first shot there, but Skydix again already on the crossbow. We saw him, if I'm not mistaken, on the first map, get very fast to the crossbow and have a very hard time picking up a kill, but this time finds one super early and keeps his weapon progression. Now with the revolver, hits 2 shots quickly, 3. Very impressive here. And he's on the Huntsman rifle. It's another sniper rifle, which is a little bit harder to aim. But can he find himself behind some player? It does one shot if he hits someone in the head. So
Oslo has the bow now as well. Beautiful there. Dummy versus Winded.
Dummy. Sniper rifle, but close range it's not very good. Tries to go for the pickaxe, but isn't unfortunately able to pick up anything with it. Very nice from Flintbeast there, getting rid of the boom bow. Gets to the sniper rifle. See what he can do.
Oslo with the bow. Hades. Oh, no, Flint is so low. You almost got him. Skydix with the with an SMG here. I haven't
Another
seen this
gun
one in
we
action.
haven't seen yet. Yeah, it's SMG.
Ooh, double Berettas.
Picked up Mr. Scrim, who is kind of pulling ahead of the rest of the pack, I would say.
Uh-oh.
It's probably not the smartest thing to sit still here, unfortunately, against the proximity. Hades trying to line up his shots there, but gets punished for being a little bit too still. Here comes Dummy. Manages to pick up 2 good kills there. Shoots. Oh, that's an unfortunate. It was on Skydix as well. Skydix doesn't get the kill and gets an RPG to his face.
A lot of explosions can be heard. Not a lot of time left in this lobby. Can Avens get this last hit here? No, he cannot. Oslo with the bow. Almost hits Hades. There's a lot of people in there to hit. Skydix on 45 kills. I'm not sure how... Oh, oh, is that a nade?
Nades.
It didn't look like normal nades.
From Skydix, to be honest.
That was, yeah, absolutely crazy. He just went on a rampage and finishes it off with a dance.
No other player was above 30 over those 2 maps. Skydix putting himself in a good position here. He's won 1 challenge, I believe, so far, and from my memory, I don't think we've had anyone that wins 2, so I'm sure Skydix has a very good chance of winning. So right now, the ones to watch, I mean, everyone definitely still has a chance. Since there hasn't been a single guy that's won 2, I'm sure that if you can kind of complete these last 3 ones in a good way, everyone still has a chance.
Absolutely, and everyone is still alive in this turtle so far. Since it's the last round here. People are playing it way more safe as compared to before, where you would see some people just going in for kills. But here you have people actually turtling up, as we'd like to call it. When you stay in your box and hang out, that's called turtling. And that's a lot of that going on right now. You can obviously waste your opponent's mats by using your own ammunition to take down buildings and put a little bit more pressure on your opponents, but you cannot waste all of your ammo if you want to grab some kills as well.
It's very much like you said, people are playing a lot more safe this time around than we've seen in the 2 previous goes. Staying in the box a little bit more.
Oh.
We see Mr. Scrim unfortunately being taken out by Awens there. Gets a little bit extra mats and comes above Flintbeast, gets another kill. Have to be aware of who owns the layer above your head.
Markard taken down as well. 3 people dead. I was gonna say already, but not already. 3 people dead this late is not really normal for this kind of map, but we'll see things kick off here soon. Avens having no materials, goes for the desperate, almost manages to get the kill on Oslo there, but falls off short. Skydix here still alive, well with mats, and even health grabs a kill there. Beautiful, gets into another fight. We'll have to wrap this up or back off. He's doing quite good, but he's an aggressive player, but decides to heal up a little bit instead. 5 or 6 players, 6 players remaining.
I think it's 7 people
actually
remain.
Yep.
And we do see that I think Skydix is in a pretty good spot. He had a lot of materials left. From what we've seen from the other players, now that the zone is starting to come in, their mats are getting low.
Dummy being taken out.
So it's Skydix, Hades, Sao, and Windy. So from these players and Empa has won one before. We've seen Skydix win one, as well as Sao. So a lot of previous winners still in here, kind of putting their spot in, saying that they really do want this this championship here.
Sky's going down. Empa actually manages to get a bit of his mats there. Empa had no mats. At least it looked like he had no mats. Hades here, beautiful shot. Will try to go in for the finish here, but gets finished off himself. Sao versus Vindy here, and one additional player. I'm not entirely sure who it is.
Empa.
I see.
So Windy coming up on the edge there. Gets a huge pump to the face. And it's Empa against Sao. Empa with no materials is going to have a very hard time navigating his way through here. We see that Sao, he has a lot of materials left. If he plays this smart, he's going to have a huge advantage over Empa here.
Circle is moving real slow, but Sao is claiming the walls here. 15 more builds to be had. Empa is trying to go a bit slow here, a bit tactical. He has to rely entirely on his aim here and sneakiness.
We see that the kind of the only advantage Empa has is that he knows where he is, but as we say that, Sao jumps down and finishes off the map with a beautiful kill there.
2 shots with the shotgun to finish it off. Didn't have to rush down, but did it. It's all about mind games as well. If you make your opponent a bit too comfortable, then you can move in for the kill. Can never be too comfortable.
He knew as well that since he wasn't building a lot, he was probably low on builds and wanted to finish it fast.
He knew he could find an edge on him, right? Because there was no way he was supposed to be met by any walls there to protect him. So very well played.
And with 2 remaining, we come into the final version of the Zone Wars, and we already see that Empa was taking out maybe a little bit tilted, which is the word we use to kind of say that you're sad about losing the last round, and goes for a fight and unfortunately wins it. But Flint Beast, we've seen him kind of claim this high ground very fast a couple of times before, and he's done it again. Couldn't build on the side there, and unfortunately falls to his death, maybe a little bit too high up there.
You're not entirely sure if he just couldn't connect there or if he had any issues. Very unfortunate though.
Yeah, he was in a great spot as well, so interesting to know what happened there, but it looked like his builds just didn't place for some reason.
Yeah. Well, Hades here.
And it kind of puts the whole game in a weird spot, because I'm sure that a lot of players saw him on top there and they still think he's there. So they might not be building up, and people are playing a little bit lower than we've seen in the previous games. You see Dummy making his boxes, trying to fight Sao here. And I'm not sure how smart it is to fight Sao in a 1v1 box fight. We saw him win the last one, so he's very good at it for sure.
Hades here is outside of the map. I'm pretty sure he lost the sense of location here. He does have the fishes though. Might want to use those to get back in. Yeah, the zone is moving away in the opposing direction. I think he got a little bit disoriented there. As many others as well by the looks of it. The zone is moving quite fast. 3 people remaining. Vindian missed the scream on the low ground, whereas Dummy is on the high ground but far out. Has a fish to use. Quickly ticking down. Not entirely sure if he will make it in here at this point. Looks like he will though.
Just make it in, and it's players left. Mr. Scrim picks up Windy, and beautiful jumping shot there to pick up the win.
bit of a messy round there with the zone moving pretty fast away from players where they expected it to. A couple of fall damage deaths there. So not what we saw the other time around where people played a bit more safe. But here we go into the very last round overall, and the game is floor is lava. And what happened last time, Powder?
Well, the lava definitely played a factor last time, so I'm sure the two players that did die to the lava are gonna be looking down to see where it is at all times.
They're already at the top, man. They're already at the top.
They're already moving. They're scared.
Respect the lava. You see Empa, they're building a little tower by the edge of the tower to get high ground. Skydix being taken out as one of the first players this round.
That's a little bit unfortunate. I think he was definitely one of the guys who's close or not at the top, so getting taken out first here on the final map, it might ruin his chances to win. We'll just have to see. But we see Empa, Flint Beast, and Hades already at the top of the building. They're not gonna see any lava for a long time, but I mean, we did see the lava does come fast. You can't be too sure. You always have to keep your eyes on it.
Looks like it moves slowly, but time goes fast when there's a lot of action happening, and suddenly you could be at top of the building, but hey, there's lava creeping up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. A lot of players here on the other building. There's 3 people fighting over there by the looks of it. Kind of like a box fight going on with Flint Beast on the side. And Makar on the other side of the building, actually just playing it completely safe.
It seems like Empa is completely alone here on this side. Yeah, he's very alone over there. Picks the right building to jump up on, and he's gonna have a great time just firing assault rifle bullets at everyone he sees. While you see that Oslo, Awens, and Dummy, they're fighting for their lives on one side, and we see that Mr. Scrim, Sao, and I believe it's Hades down there who's also going to have a fight on the third building.
Yeah, that's right. Someone did get taken out over there as... Oh, Empa taking a lot of damage here. He does have some shield pots to use still to get up. He also uses a fishy to get up to 190 health. Now it's going to be interesting to see where the zone decides to move. Ooh, fighting going on there. Perfect time to third party.
And we saw that he does build a stair towards the other people to protect him, so he can kind of poke his head out and shoot at those players very safely. Very smart there from Empa.
Avens here just moving slowly. Gotta be careful here. If someone starts shooting you, try to go another direction because a lot of other people will join in as well. Both Flint and Hades down there. Avens is having a rough time now.
See, Flint Beast has kind of made a little base below everyone else and is just firing a lot of bullets, and AOS gets taken out from Empa from the side. It was getting shot from all kind of sides and corners and had a hard time.
Look at Empa.
And
he won't be able to make it out of there, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard. Goes down a little bit, maybe to connect to the building a little bit easier. Decides that kind of play was not it and goes a little bit up again. But he's gonna have a very hard time here.
This is a really rough spot and ultimately falls down and get claimed by the lava.
Oh, very far down and is taken out. So it's Zao, Mr. Scrim, Flint Beast, and Hades left. Last 4 players in our last challenge here. Zao is sneaking around. Here's someone very close to him. Tries to find who he is.
They're right above him.
There, we saw him just now on... He's just above. No, not in there. A little bit more to the left. Has no builds to work with.
Oh.
Playing outside the zone.
Was that
I
lava?
think that was lava, Martin.
I think so too.
I think that was...
So it's a 1 versus 1 right now, or is there a third player around? No, there's...
We see Mr. Scrim was also taken out, so it is a 1v1 between Hades and Flint Beast here. Flint Beast is trying to knock the buildings down, it seems like. But they both have 100 HP, so it's gonna be...
Wait a second. Okay,
They
so
both win!
yeah,
Winners.
the zone closed, and they're both still alive. They won versus the lava. Look at that. I thought I was just about to say, okay, the zone is now closed in, and you'll start to see the players taking damage from being, well, because there's no zone. And no, they won against the lava. Look at that.
I mean, the floor is lava, so I guess when the lava goes away, you've won no matter how many players are left. So Flint Beast and Hades, they're picking up the win on the final map. Just impressive showing overall. I think we've seen a lot of fantastic plays from all of the players. We've got to see a lot of different kind of views and what all of these players are very good at. Some of the things, I mean, we saw that Skydix insanely well played on the deathmatch when there wasn't any building, just terrorizing everyone with this assault rifle. We've seen Awens and Zhao doing extremely well in the box fighting. Flint Beast and Hades there in the last floor is lava. Flint Beast always at the top. Always knew when to go up and kind of found the high ground in a great manner for sure. In the zone wars and the floor is lava, he was very quick to get up there.
It was really interesting for me to see how everyone developed their game style. The more and more they got accustomed to the map. Like as you mentioned, there, Skydix, obviously from the very first deathmatch game, the second and third. Okay, I believe we are back. We had a little bit of a hiccup there with the transmission between OBS and YouTube, but we are back. We probably we noticed a couple of minutes after the connection went down. But a quick update, something really cool that happened. You may have noticed that a number has changed here, and well, that is because 1,000 people, because 1,000 people in total were watching the streams, both the French and the English one. Societe Generale, I know I butchered this name. Okay, I can't do the fancy accents. Adds 10,000 euros to the jackpot, bringing it up to 41,440. Just amazing.
Very impressive, generous number going to the children and to a lot of kids in need. And a big thanks to Societe Generale for doing this and for putting up that kind of money. It's very impressive and very kind.
Very, very kind indeed. We will get some results soon as well to get you guys an overview of how all the players performed today. As Powder was saying earlier, I'm not sure if it cut out before that, everyone will be receiving a prize because, hey, out of all the tournaments, these are the 12 best players we got here to help us with charity. They got to play 5 different game modes 3 times and just have a good time overall. I know that I have had a good time for sure. It's been really fun to not watch just the same thing, but see a lot of different modes. So I've definitely enjoyed myself. I've kind of wanted to. I got the the urge to play Fortnite when I saw the people jumping around with the gun game and the deathmatch. I really wanted to jump in there myself, and make a fool out of myself and get destroyed out by all of the participants. So no, I've had a great Saturday. I have.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's very impressive to watch these contestants doing all of these, like picking up these game modes so fast and finding their way of kind of approaching these different kinds of maps. And I mean, gun game is so different from the box fight, which is so different from the zone wars, which is different from the floor is lava, and it's been great fun to watch. And for me, a lot of interesting kind of things happening with especially the floor is lava there. It's cool to see how players evolve and kind of change their strategies, and you do get to see a lot of that when you get to play the same map and the same game mode 3 different times. So it's been a lot of fun.
And obviously a big thank you to the organizers just doing things like this, especially now during crazy times like Corona. It's really cool of you to make these sort of events and bring people together, especially family and friends. So that's really really cool. We are both here from Sweden. Our lives are not that super affected by COVID here, but we know how hard it is in other areas. So really, 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 really cool. Our referee is summing up the points right now, and I Do you have any predictions, Powder? Do you have any predictions whatsoever?
Um, I'm trying to think. I mean, it was a lot of information at once, and I
Yeah,
can't really remember
because it's
if there
not
was actually.
it's not
I think
only about
that's
it's not only about kills, right? A lot of it comes down to number one as well. It's 10 points per kill, so I mean it is a lot of points being Skydix in that deathmatch game, right?
things like that. So it's a little bit hard to track, but I definitely think that Skydix has a good chance. I would say. I mean, he had a lot of eliminations. He did win one map, I believe. I think Zhao won two. I think he's in a good chance to win. We saw that um, Flint Beast, who won the final map, I'm sure he has a good chance of coming up there at the top. I think it's tough to predict. Actually, do you have one in mind that you think who's gonna win?
I mean, after the deathmatch display by Skydix, it feels like he's up there. It feels like he's up there, but he also fell a bit short a couple of times there, really early in a couple of games. But I'm not. Who was it who brought?
It
I have to bring who got the 308 coins from the charity event. That was that was actually Skydix as
good
well.
question actually.
It was actually Skydix as well. I just looked
Skydix
it
as
up.
well.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
Uh,
I think Empa did a lot of interesting stuff as well. Played really well. Uh, 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 let's see. Just a couple of more minutes here until we do have the results. In the meantime, the name I keep on butchering. General. I really don't know how to pronounce that, but some fun information about them is that they've been involved in esports since 2018, during the summer of 2018, and they've sponsored esports clubs. What was the name of the speed the esports club, yeah, and creation of events like the detection with the French streamer Doigby. I actually I don't know him, but I know of that streamer. He's a fairly big streamer, and they've also sponsored a big esports tournament. So it's really cool to see a lot of companies getting involved in esports and staying with the times, and especially doing things like this for the for employees and their families.
it's always great to see when um, I mean you see these big companies, or I mean in this case it's a bank, but uh, companies that are normally not involved with esports coming in and doing things like that, which is always awesome.
Doing it so well as well.
Doing an awesome job for sure. Oh, we do
Oh,
actually have the final scores here.
Do you want to run it through?
Um, so do we put it on this? Can you put it on the stream, or should I just announce it?
I could try to put it quickly up on the stream, but we can also run it through. I can run through maybe top five to begin with, and I'll do my best producing it up on the screen. I'll do my best.
So we have with the score of 1,662 points, which is a lot of kills and a map win. We have the guy that did pop up for both of us, Mr. Skydix. Skydix coming in first place. Very impressive. Actually, with 155 points above second place, which was Mr. Scrim, who went a little bit under the radar. I felt like none of us kind of thought he would be up there. In third place, we have A-Wins with 1,439 points. Zhao coming in fourth with 1,367. And then Windy 301 with 1,317 points coming in fifth place. It's very close.
It is really close. It is.
And even coming down to Dummy, who came unfortunately in, let's see, 12, 11, 10, in ninth place. He was only 200 points behind fifth place.
Okay, so my producer skills are not very, very, very good, but I did manage to put top 3 here right below us, right below Powder's cam right there. So first, second, and third, and that's that's all of the producing I'll be doing here on my own. Beautiful little text down there, a bit of a highlight to the top 3.
Before we end our cast here, we just want to say thank you to all the players, and just say a few words where it's just, even if you did come not maybe in the top 5, I think you did a great job. It was wonderful to watch all of the contestants, not only the ones that did super well, but even the guys that came at the bottom. We saw some great plays from them and some great innovations in these 5 games. So a huge round of applause to all of them. They are the 12 best players out of, I can't even remember how many it started with. It was a lot, 3,200 contestants. So should never be discouraged from coming at the bottom here. You've done a great job just getting here, and it was wonderful to see all of them play.
It's the finals, so, getting to the finals is it's a great feat. Great feat.
For sure. And yeah, I mean, thank you for everyone who's been watching and watching alongside of us. We enjoyed it a lot, at least I did.
I did as well.
I think it was a great tournament, and thank you to the organizer. And I mean, again, 41,140 going to charity. It's huge. Can't get much better than that. Yeah, can't get much better than that. So again, thank you from me and Martin. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tournament, and we might see you some other time.
Maybe. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.